Hi everybody, welcome back. Here we are, back in our Feed the Beast world. There's Bruno. He's on the bed for some reason. I hope your paws are clean, buddy. Don't want muddy dog prints on my covers there. So I've been thinking there's a lot of little things we're going to do today. We're not going to do anything too major. I've been doing a little bit of work off camera to try to prepare for you guys when I do my recording sessions on Sunday. One of the things that I think I'm going to need, for one thing that I need to do, is I'm going to need string. So here we are, we're back at our mini farm. We are going to eventually move this to the big barn. This is where our melons grow, our pumpkins are, we've got carrots and potatoes. We've got wheat that we don't really need over here. But one thing we have that I want to get rid of right now is flax. Because when I get rid of the flax, I get a ton of string. Oh, and there's the telephone. So hang on a second. Okay, so we're going to plant the flax back, replace it. And it looks like we've got 17 flax seeds, but 21 string. That was the main thing that I'm coming over here for. Like I said, eventually I'm going to remove all of this, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a fishing shack so that I can come over here and fish, and maybe eventually build a boat. That would be really cool, don't you think, Bruno? Have a little boat out there, a giant a ship that we can sail the seas on. Anyhow, so let's take our string to the workshop, and I'll meet you over there. All right, here we are. We're back at our workshop. Now, one thing I need to do also is I need to, what do I need to do? I need to go get some wood. I already have some wood here, and I have some wood in here. I'm going to grab the rest of these spruce planks, but I'm going to need to actually chop some trees down to get the logs. Logs are kind of important because, wood is always something we need. We can plant trees using bone meal and then tear them down, but I think we need to go on a logging expedition. But for right now, I'm going to take half of that stack of planks, turn them all to sticks. Now I want to make, frames. These impregnated, proven, untreated frames. And that was sticks all around. With a piece of string. That's why we got all that string. And let's see. There we go. I've realized that when I have this box highlighted yellow, that's what grays everything out. So now when I type something, it's still normal. But if I somehow get that box clicked to the yellow, it'll gray everything out. So now I've got to figure out the trick of ungraying it out. And now let's go back to here. We'll put all this string there, and now we'll make those frames. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we get another set of... We just need maybe 9. And we need 2 more sticks. All right, let's get 2 more sticks. We'll grab this oak wood block there. We'll turn this into planks. We'll turn these into sticks. 12 of them. There we go. And now we'll get 1 more untreated frame. And here it is, 9. Okay, so let's go back over to our bees. Why is all this important? Well, the reason why we want these untreated frames is because we ran out of the ones that we made a long time ago. And what they do is when you put the frame inside an apiary, you get a higher yield off of the normal byproduct of what the bees will make. So for example, in this thing here, in this apiary with the Industrious bees, we've already got 3 stringy comb and 6 pollen. Hey, wow. But if we put untreated frames in here, we will, when these bees kind of go through their life cycle, we will have a chance of getting maybe some extra pollen, maybe some extra stringy comb. And so this is what I'm basically going to save my untreated frames for, is this particular bee box there. Because again, pollen is useful for making the scented paneling, which we put with the impregnated casing, so that we can make, hey, presto, these guys. What do you call those? Alveary blocks. This is going to be like a super long project to do. It takes a long time. So I'm not sure how many more episodes we're going to need to go before we get our alveary blocks. Especially since I only have just this one set of bees right here. So anyway, let's put away those frames. There we go. And you can already kind of see that I've got some new grafters as well. The grafters are necessary because the bees have been working pretty hard, and we've got some pollinated leaves. So let's go check out these pollinated leaves, get a couple of fresh grafters. Oop, wrong chest. Like this one here, and maybe another one. And let's get to work on collecting those things. We're hoping for walnut. So let's climb up this tree here. All right, we've got 2 pollinated leaves here on this oak tree, but we don't really care about those. All we really care about is we're looking for pollinated leaves on these lime trees, and I'm not seeing any on top. But I think I did see... Yes, I saw one down here, and I think that's just a silver lime. I think I saw, yes, another one here, and that's a cherry tree. We've got one here, and that is another silver lime. And I think we've got one more hit left on our grafter. And I'm pretty sure I saw one up here earlier. Yes, there's one. And that's a cherry. And now we've got one more hit left on that grafter. But when we use it, it breaks and we don't get a sapling. So I'm going to switch over to the other grafter, the fresh one. Because I think there's still some more pollinated leaves over here. Yep, here's one. I think that's silver lime. Wow, I don't think we're going to be lucky. Oh, man. I was really hoping for walnut again. This kind of gives you a sense, I guess, of just how rare it is. Let's take a look down here. There's nothing down there. There was one down here, I think. Here it is. Here's one. Another cherry tree, and I think that was it. Again, we've got some pollinated leaves on our oak, but with the combination of cherry and lime wood will give us the walnut, and I'm not seeing any. Gosh darn it. Wow, we spent all that work coming off camera and getting the bees going, resetting the chest, and we still haven't gotten any more walnut. I guess we've got really lucky that other time to get those 2. Well, gosh darn it. I don't think I see any more pollinated leaves. And wouldn't you know, it's getting dark. All right, Bruno, let's go home. Let's put these trees away, and let's go to bed, and we'll go and do something else. Okay. All right, morning time. There's Bruno. I think we're both good on food. We're going to go to the workshop, and we're going to deposit these trees that we collected the other day. And then we're going to probably visit our oil refinery and see how much power we have saved up and our redstone energy cells. I think it's a lot. You know, maybe not full yet, but I'm hoping quite a bit. All right, our tree chest is getting really full, and I think, yeah, it's totally full. I'm going to grab these indigo flowers out. I'm going to eat these cherries, I think. Let's see. 1, They each give half of a little hunger point. And so those are gone. I've got flax seeds. Oh, that's another thing we're going to do. We've got forest princess and a forest drone. Well, why do I want that? Well, we filled up our bee chests over there. I've been putting some excess bees in this chest. You can see we've got the noble drone. We've got imperial drones. We also have some industrious drones. So I'm going to grab these guys out. These two. And maybe even these, all of these. And I'm going to see about, hopefully, will be our princess. Hopefully we'll get her to breed into the Industrious line. I'm hoping. I'm not sure what happens when you cross just a regular princess with a bee like this. If maybe they just turn into like a cultivated drone or what have you. But we're going to experiment. And why don't we put these flax seeds in here with these flax seeds? We've been collecting a lot of stuff. Oh, I could have come here for all that string. Oh, gosh darn it. Anyway, we've been collecting a lot of stuff and depositing in this chest. Sometimes seeds. We've been collecting some raw beef from cows. We've got extra bread and extra rotten flesh for Bruno here. Of course, here we have all of our Stirling engines we're no longer using. But let's go back to the bee area before we hit the refinery. Okay, here we are back at our bee area, and you'll notice we have a ton of red flowers and a ton of yellow flowers. Those flowers apparently spawn when the bees do their work. So, obviously, to get pollinated leaves, I guess you need some pollinated flowers. I'm not sure if that works that way in the real world, but it does in Minecraft. And so to make things kind of look nicer, these two indigo flowers, I'm just going to go ahead and put them over here to get a little bit more variety in our flower selections. We're looking a little ketchupy and mustardy with all this red and yellow. I don't think anything has spawned, any pollinated leaves has spawned in that brief period of time, but I'm going to put this grafter away and this grafter. Eventually what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to just throw these out. So let's try it. Let's go over here. I'm going to grab this box. It has 36 Imperial drones. Actually 38. 1 Imperial Princess and 2 Royal Jelly. Let's put the Forest Princess in there with these Industrious drones. And let's see what happens. Probably nothing. But she's the queen now. And yeah. Hopefully that will give us maybe 2 chests of Industrious drones at some point. I'm going to drop off this Imperial drone and this Imperial Princess in there. And then these guys will just go back to the workshop, I guess. Or no, I'll hang on to these 2. Because these 2, I'll try to put back in with this one. But anyway, let's have some bread. Yum. And now let's go back to our oil refinery. There it is, the oil refinery. It's looking pretty good. We haven't refined any more fuel in our off-camera play. We still have just as much oil and fuel as we did in our previous episodes. But we have been running this combustion engine pretty solidly. You can see we're almost down 4 ticks of fuel, which is kind of cool. And this bad boy is up to 400,000 Minecraft joules. So that's about 2/3 full. Same with that one. Same almost with that one. That's about 50,000 less. And this is even less than that. That's only 1/3 full, just about. So, okay. Now we know that's going on. Let's go one more place and we'll call it an episode. Alright, here we are. We're back in front of the big board and got Bruno staring right at me. The reason why we're back here is because I want to tell you a few things that really don't have a whole lot to do with Minecraft. First thing is, I apologize if you were hearing the last few episodes for the sound quality. I've been having a really difficult time figuring out what's the right mics to use, and I don't have a whole lot of money. That's not really anybody's fault except my own. I could probably, and I have been, looking online, trying to figure out what would be the best mic. But I've also been experimenting. Excuse me. I've also been experimenting with sound levels, how to record sound, how to mix sound. So there should be some more experimentation going on. I told you when I first started this whole series, back with the Feed the Beast episode number 1, I really didn't know what I was doing. Well, now I kind of do. I've learned a whole lot, but there's more to go. And this is part of that experimentation. It's figuring out how to record these videos, how to record sound for these videos, how to mix things together, how to mix things up. There's been a lot of back and forth doing tasks. So, and then the other thing, besides all of that, I'm hoping that wisp doesn't zap me, is we're coming up to our 100th episode of this Feed the Beast series. I'm not sure what, if anything, I should do that would make that episode special. It would be nice if you guys have any ideas to maybe leave a comment. Oh, I did get zapped. Ouch. Oh, running away backwards. Can I do this? Forwards? No. Okay, hang on. We got to run away. Ouch. Let's come into our enchantment library. We'll go inside and we'll talk next to the books. All right, here we are. Much better. Anyhow, blah, blah, blah. Getting better. We've got a 100th episode coming up. If you have any suggestions about what kinds of special things you'd like to see, let me hear it. I'm not really set up to do any kind of collaborations. I've been thinking about that, but I just don't have the system, the disk space, the equipment to kind of do that sort of thing just yet. That would be kind of nice. But anyway, I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying these series. I'm not sure we're going to do very much Hexit. That takes a lot of work to kind of do Hexit and figure it out, but it was useful to do at least those 10 episodes so that I could get familiar with Tinker's construct. I've got something planned excuse me, for another series that will be happening to kind of replace that one. And of course, I'm still playing other games like Starbound, Cart Life, and that sort of thing. And I hope you guys enjoy those. So anyway, I guess this has been a lot of talking, and I hope you haven't been too bored with me. But I'm glad that you're still watching. I appreciate all the viewers. You're the best. And with that phone ring, I got to go. So, until next time, goodbye, good luck, see you later, thanks for watching, please like and all that jazz, and I will see you next time. Good luck, and goodbye.